Genesis 35. And God said to Jacob, Arise and go up to Bethel and dwell there, and make there an altar to God who appeared to you in a distinct manifestation when you fled from the presence of Esau your brother. Then Jacob said to his household and all who are with him, Put away the images of strange gods that are among you, and purify yourselves and change into fresh garments. Then let us arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar to God who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me wherever I went. So they, both young men and women, gave to Jacob all the strange gods that they had and their earrings, which were worn as charms against evil in their ears. And Jacob buried and hid them under an oak near Shechem. And they journeyed, and a terror from God fell on the towns around about them, and they did not pursue the sons of Jacob. So Jacob came to Luz, that is Bethel, which is the land of Canaan. He and all the people were with him. There he built an altar and called the place El Bethel, God of Bethel. For there God revealed himself to him when he fled from the presence of his brother. But Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried below Bethel under an oak, and the name of it was called Allon Bachuth, Oak of Weeping. And God, in a distinctly visible manifestation, appeared to Jacob again when he came out of Paddan and declared a blessing on him. Again God said to him, Your name is Jacob, supplanter. You shall not be called Jacob any longer, but Israel shall be your name. So he called Israel, contender with God. And God said to him, I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall come from you, and kings shall be born of your stock. The land which I gave Abraham and Isaac I will give to you, and to your descendants after you I will give the land. Then God ascended from him in the place where he talked with him. And Jacob set up a pillar, a monument in the place where he talked with God, a pillar of stone. And he poured a drink offering on it, and he poured oil on it. And Jacob called the name of the place where God had talked with him Bethel, which means house of God. And they journeyed from Bethel, and had but a little way to go to Ephrath, Bethlehem, when Rachel suffered the pangs of childbirth and had hard labor. When she was in hard labor, the midwife said to her, Do not be afraid, you shall have this son also. And as her soul was departing, for she died, she called his name Ben-Oi, son of my sorrow. But his father called him Benjamin, son of the right hand. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. And Jacob set up a pillar, a monument on her grave, that is the pillar of Rachel's grave to this day. And Israel journeyed on and spread his tent on the other side of the tower of Edar. When Israel dwelt there, Reuben, his eldest son, went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Israel heard about it. Now Jacob's sons were 12, the sons of Leah: Reuben, Jacob's firstborn; Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel: Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel's maid: Dan, Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's maid: Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob born to him in Paddan. And Jacob came to Isaac his father at Mamre, at Kiriath Arabah, that is, Hebron, where Abraham said Isaac had sojourned. Now the days of Isaac were 180 years. And Isaac's spirit departed, he died, and was gathered to his people, being an old man, satisfied and satiated with days. His sons Esau and Jacob buried him.